Welcome back! We'll now begin Section 3 of Module 1, and we will focus on the key elements that are necessary for planning dialogic reading activities in the classroom. In order to get positive results, dialogic reading needs to be organized in the way it was posited in the research. Planning for dialogic reading is an essential component, and there are three key elements that have to be met in order to develop a true dialogic reading plan. These key elements focus on the selection of small groups, selection of stories to use multiple times, and planning for activities that build on the three levels. Small groups are an important element of dialogic reading, and groups should include between 3 to 5 children to maximize their oral language practice by giving each child the opportunity to expand targeted skills and knowledge. These groups should include children with mixed levels of language proficiency, and teachers can individualize instruction and provide adaptations for diverse learners. As teachers select their groups, they can assess if the children work well together or if there are any changes that will be important to address. For example, if once the year begins a teacher notices that children in a group are very quiet and not using much language, it might be good to change the group and include other children who use more language. Teachers could promote peer-to-peer conversations to establish a dialogue routine. The visual diagram illustrates the big picture of the dialogic reading practice. As you can see in the frame, it shows the teacher as a guide, the teacher and child engaging in dialogue, and then on the bottom, the child as a storyteller. Preschool children, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten children develop early reading and language skills when teachers use dialogic reading strategies. In dialogic reading, teachers use a systematic way to scaffold adult-child language interaction around stories. We will now watch a short video to hear about a teacher's reflection on her teaching practice and approach to planning an effective dialogic reading lesson. As you listen to Ms. Tanisha write your own questions and concerns around planning an effective dialogic reading activity.
I've been an early childhood teacher for a little while now, and I love it, especially when the children get really excited about something we are doing. Most of the children like to talk to me and to each other about what we're learning and what is going on around them. But I've noticed that some of them just don't seem to have enough words to express themselves. And it seems that everything I read about language, I am always reminded of how important it is and its connection to literacy. I've learned some things I can do to help children learn to read and to use language. It has opened my eyes to another level of teaching, which feels great. But one of the challenges I still have is how to keep the children's attention during storybook reading. And when I'm reading to my class or even a small group, they sometimes start to get restless. I know reading aloud should not only be enjoyable, but also help them learn. But I am not sure exactly how to go about doing that. How can I make sure all my children are involved in what I'm reading and get excited about learning things from the story? What is the best way to do this, and how can I be sure that I am doing it?